Test Pilot School for me was like one of those major decision points in your life. It was just a great path to take for confidence building and understanding how we can give back to the fleet with our expertise.
I learned how to be a better naval officer, naval test pilot. I was able to apply those in my subsequent test tours and my subsequent command tours.
I found my people, right? This is the pursuit that I wanted to apply the next chapter of my life to.
Test Pilot School was started in 1945, right at the end of the war. There was a need for knowledgeable testing. We kind of joke, somebody would walk into a room full of pilots and say, who wants to try out the new airplane? And somebody volunteers, and if they lived, they got to be a test pilot. That's not really the way it worked, but in a way, it was an OJT thing. And we had to formalize that training so that everybody was on the same sheet of music. We all knew that when a pilot came back or an engineer came back from a flight, they took the data in a specific method and they applied that data in a specific way. And then they were able to bring that back to those who were responsible for making changes and putting those changes into effect.
The Test Pilot School is a separate division of the Naval Air Test Center. Here, highly qualified Navy, Marine, and occasionally civilian pilots are trained as test pilots for Navy aircraft.
If you go back through the history of the school from the very beginning, it started out as an 8-week program that was done part-time after their normal working hours. And now it's a full-time school, nearly a year long. We are the biggest of the 4 major Western world test pilot schools. We put almost the same number of people through as the other 3 put together.
The academics have been very, very challenging, truly graduate level math, science, aviation stuff, and then the flying has been next level.
I was challenged academically, I was challenged in my ability to test an aircraft.
Taught me leadership. It taught me how important teamwork is, working together, whether on board ship or in a squadron that I was in.
Every single TPS class has foreign students in it. We partner with 19 foreign customers.
I remember cerebrally being about as alive as I've ever been in my life here. You are always on. Your brain's always working. You're very comfortable with the aircraft. And of course, I just got to always come back to the comradeship out of here.
I meet people from within my community, across other communities, across different services, across different countries.
Blending them with the U.S. students from all of our services is what adds so much kind of wealth and depth to the knowledge base.
Test Pilot School, especially right now, is modernizing quite a bit. Now we teach UAS, unmanned aerial systems. So that's a big change that's happened in the last 10 or 15 years.
I think there's going to be a need for aviation. We haven't yet developed a computer that has the quick decision capability as the brain.
The institution is very dynamic because the field that we're applied to is always changing as technology progresses.
So I'm incredibly proud of the history of Test Pilot School and very proud to be a part of that history. It has really done an incredible job over the years of focusing its training and its education on the needs of the military and the needs of naval aviation.
It's a lot of work, but there's such a great amount of personal satisfaction and doing these type of things for your country, for your nation, for your fellow aviators, because you're testing the systems for the ones that the folks in the fleet are going to be using.
If you have the opportunity to come to Test Pilot School, come to Test Pilot School. It opens up so many doors. It allows you the opportunity to influence the capability that's going to be delivered to the next generation of warfighters.
It really is legacy. Looking back at the past, the present where we are right now, and then the future, looking forward to the next generation of testers and what they'll be doing. It's just an amazing school that really sets the path for so many of us.
Everything that has kept this nation safe since the end of World War II, our people have had a hand in developing and fielding successfully. So we have fielded the minds that have then fielded the technologies that have kept this country safe for over 80 years. And that is awesome.